Okay, let me start by asking you this. When was the last time you saw a pop star go head-to-head with a former president and win? Because Taylor Swift just did exactly that. And it's way more interesting than it sounds. Let me explain why this isn't just about a song on TikTok. It's about power, ownership, and the wild intersection of music and politics in 2024. So, here's what happened. Team Trump posted a video using Swift's song August, and she immediately shut it down. But here's the twist. The caption on the Trump post said, "I'm sure Taylor Swift is going to be super excited we used her song." Really? That's not just cheeky. It's almost like they wanted her to react. Why? Because drama gets clicks. Because provoking a billionaire superstar into a public fight? That's free publicity. And honestly, if you're running a campaign that thrives on chaos, this makes twisted sense. But what makes Swift's move so powerful is that she could actually stop them. Now let's talk about why this matters. Most artists can't do this. Why? Because the music industry is a legal nightmare of split rights. Labels own masters, publishers handle compositions, and good luck figuring out who can say no to a politician using your track. But Taylor? She owns her masters now. That's her nuclear option. This isn't just about creative control, it's financial leverage, cultural capital, and frankly, a masterclass in how to turn copyright into a political weapon. In my opinion, this is the endgame of artists reclaiming their work. It's not just about money. It's about autonomy in an age where your art can be weaponized without your consent. But wait, there's a deeper layer here. Remember when Trump's team used AI-generated images of Swift endorsing him earlier this year? That's the part that keeps me up at night. Because this isn't just about music anymore. It's about synthetic media blurring reality itself. If a deepfake image of Swift can go viral, what stops campaigns from manufacturing fake audio next? And if TikTok lets politicians use a song without permission, how long before AI-generated versions of artists endorse candidates? This raises a terrifying question. In 2024, what's actually real in politics? Let's zoom out. What's the bigger pattern here? Pop culture icons like Swift have more influence than most politicians. And when they clash, it's not just tabloid fodder. It's a proxy war for cultural authority. On one side, you've got a former president who treats intellectual property like a buffet. On the other, a musician who's mastered the art of turning her art into a statement. But here's the thing, this isn't new. Artists have always been political. What's new is the battlefield. TikTok, Instagram, these platforms aren't just for dances and memes. They're the new town squares. And owning your content here isn't just a vanity project. It's survival. One detail I find fascinating: Swift endorsed Kamala Harris shortly after those AI images surfaced. Coincidence? Maybe. But it feels like a calculated response to a system that lets politicians manipulate culture without accountability. And honestly, that's the scariest part. If you control the narrative, you control the message. But when AI can mimic voices, faces, and now even music, how do we distinguish between what's authentic and what's algorithmic propaganda? So here's my closing thought. This TikTok drama isn't an isolated incident. It's a symptom of a larger disease. Our digital world's collapsing boundaries between art, politics, and reality. And Swift's move? It's a reminder that in this chaos, ownership still matters. Not just of music, but of identity, of legacy, of truth itself. What do you think? Is this the start of a bigger reckoning for social media and politics? Drop your thoughts below. Let's unpack this together.